After the onslaught of crossbow shots, I would say arrow attacks, crossbow attacks, Sarah pulled out of the zone, having accomplished whatever she needed to accomplish. Booyog and Scarecrow extracted, returned back, a tactical withdrawal, and Quint perched up somewhere just to see if he can get the jump on anyone or get any valuable intel while he was still invisible. The foremost team regrouped with the middle team, and plans were laid out on what to do going forward, our next best avenue of approach. And actually, could we go to the map, please?
Yeah. Por favor.
I just want to draw it out.
Which map?
The region map.
Yeah.
Yo.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
Can you
If I can find it. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, we did. So, from around this point, I think they're going to not go back the exact way that they just came from. They were instead going to wrap around and go from the northern approach, which might give them some better concealment. And that's what they did. Getting closer towards the insect tower, although I guess not insect tower anymore, just the tower. There's a lot of concern as to the capabilities of the unmassacred people, and Scarecrow divulged their capabilities and so forth as well. Yeah, because you posted those in chat. Just basically a general top level run through of what they're like and what they can do. One keen concern is traps, and given that the enemy tactician is Leona Van Damion, it's a very fair concern. They began their closer approach to the tower and ran afoul of said traps in ambush, one might say. But I believe you guys managed to spot Sarah before she got the jump on you guys, if I remember correctly, yes?
Yeah, Seraph had seen visibility up,
piercing
and she walked forward right as Jericho was walking forward and spied Sarah pointing a crossbow right at him, and attacked first, or
attempted to, and then
attempted to
smote for their impudence.
You began to act, which started an initiative. I'm pretty sure she still acted first because she is a Gloomstalker. That's kind of what they're all about.
Yeah.
But yeah, fighting commenced, and then it ended.
Right.
I guess to summarize the highlights of the battle. We got kind of walloped. They brought us down to low HP. Did anyone stay above half for that combat?
Bradford,
anyone healthy at the end of it?
Ooh, I think Bradford just dipped under half.
I think Lucian
Not by
stayed
much.
pretty up there because he was just in the back while we were all fucked up.
That's right. Yeah, Lucian's a bit of a sniper, so yeah, that makes sense. Seraph and Jericho, however, and Scarecrow, however, took a bit of a walloping. I believe two did as well, but regardless, we all survived. We were able to take down 3 of the 4. The twins, Kin and Cade. Sarah, I believe, was also taken down. Yes. Took Sarah down. At one point, Kin and Cade had this cool, I guess, kind of tag team movement thing where, what was it? They both shot their UTs in the air at the same time, and Kin kind of reeled Cade in because he was up sniping in the trees.
They have fucking
set up,
style,
like,
and I hate them for it.
They set up like an electrified boxing ring or wires and like rope-a-doped people.
Yeah. Rena, however, gave a nod to Sarah, or vice versa, and beat a hasty retreat all the way back to the fort. I get the feeling that their job wasn't really to beat us, but more so to delay us, which I think they did. Regardless, we survived. We didn't run afoul of any more traps and made our way kind of southward. Um, some of us quicker than others. I remember Scarecrow and Saturday kind of went on ahead, mostly at Scarecrow's behest, because the others were sort of taking a few moments, brief moments, but not brief enough for Jericho. Taking a few brief moments to sort of look at the bodies that the souls of of Scarecrow's classmates were inhabiting. And what did you guys find out? They're artificial, yeah, but to what extent?
They're basically like undead. They're like half undead, half constructs, where they have all these parts that are like supposed to be, I don't know, taking the place of like normal living organic
Yeah,
matter.
like synthetic parts, more or less.
I'm just
Very
imagining
strange.
the freaking husks from Mass Effect, partially
Oh yeah,
cybernetic.
I kind of jokingly said
Might be
that
accurate.
they're making fucking androids, and then I was like, "Oh, that's fun. Roll insight." And we're like,
That's-
"Oh, they're making fucking androids from
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Sycusian tech."
Um, so Scarecrow and Saturday went off ahead to either find Joker or to just make some more headway. Um, we didn't end up finding Joker, but Joker himself, who had been separated, sort of snuck off by himself to make use of his invisibility. Or did you need to cast it again?
I believe I need to cast it again. In the
That's
meantime, people were resetting the trap. This was way back before you guys set out Northern Approach.
yes.
They were resetting the traps, and he almost got found out, but luckily didn't.
You have that cool cantrip that kind of wipes any memory of your presence from someone's mind. Really cool.
Blind
Um,
spot.
Scarecrow and Saturday made it to the fort, where we were immediately made. But not before I spent 2 key points on a pass that trace. Unfortunate. But at the oh, not you, me.
Yeah.
I should have known. At the entrance were Luther, Uriah, and Chad up in a sort of sniper's nest. Thank you very much.
Vibing.
All the while, Joker was quietly making his way up the western side to try and sneak in. Seeing that we had been made, because Luther and Uriah kind of stood up and made themselves ready, Jericho just walked up, which during that confrontation was when the others managed to catch up. And like old times, Jericho and Uriah kind of had a 1v1 all-out brawl. No weapons, and for the most part, no punches pulled until the very end, where Uriah socked Jericho, Jericho socked Uriah, and they both went down. And at that, Jericho was picked back up, and Luther stepped aside, and Chad stepped down, or stood down. Made our way up, where Joker was doing what?
In the background, Rena had detected, I guess, everyone, Quint included, after a certain point, and being 2 people affected by fiendish influence, they had a battle of mental fortitude, and really the only way they can. They had I guess, a mindscape duel, if you want to call it that, where Rena was trying to deal with Quinn. Quinn just wanted to talk, and he got his wish after being, what was it, a triple nat 20?
Triple crit, baby.
Fucking the
She
funniest
just
shit
said,
ever.
"Fuck you," and how horse you rode in on. It was crazy.
She got one better. I realized looking back at it now. Oh, she has expanded crit range, right? Okay.
Mm.
I was like, how's that? But yeah, he and her had a bit of a chat about what all of this really entails, the futility of the efforts going into this, considering how her side had already won, quote unquote. Which, if guaranteed failure is any deterrent to us, then well, it didn't really it didn't really work when Doran told it to us. Why would it work now? So, pressing on regardless. He did try to, how to say, get some sort of remembrance from her. I don't know what that entails, but something. Maybe at some point he can make a grace for her, but we'll see. Regardless, though, he did sort of delay or stop her from her machinations, and the rest of the team can push ahead to the top 4. The doorways leading up are barricaded, or wait a minute, this doorway leading up is barricaded. The one that Quint is in front of is also barricaded, or is it just locked?
Correct.
As to the lock part or the barricade part?
Barricade. There's only one
Roger.
way up.
Roger. Okay. I need to move myself on the other map. But yeah, everyone pressed onward and upward through the break in the wall. The singular window, so to speak.
Probably should
At
have
the
figured
top
it was
floor.
trapped, but we didn't.
These things happen.
Smile.
As we crested the giant hole in the wall, entering the 3rd and final floor, we came face to face with Augustus, standing there holding the line, as well as a bunch of hair-thin
nice.
wires.
Name it.
There you go. Oh,
Is
is that you
Clint
entered from the other
there?
side?
No,
didn't you?
he came.
I wouldn't have been able to enter from the other side if it was barricaded.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you just had no capability to do such.
Yeah, I was under the impression that was just locked. So
You could. You just need something like Shadow Step or Mistwall.
I don't think
I
Clint
don't-
has anything that can do that.
I really wish I had Mistwalk or Misty Step, but no, I can't. So I guess I would have had to have entered from this side.
We saw that the door was open and that in front of it, sitting on this zombie, like a chair, was that elf lady. I believe we know she's a necromancer. Out of character, if not in character.
I think it's pretty
It's a
fair,
fair
given that every
assumption.
time we see her, there's
At worst.
undead around.
hmm
An army, one
Um,
might say, of undead.
She seemed quite bored, just cleaning dirt off her gloves. And yeah, Jericho began doing those hand signals. The Bloods and the Crips.
He's doing the fuck you no jutsu.
However you like. That Victor taught him. While what was Gus doing? Oh, while his sword was glowing a very bright light. And we ended there.
The door to the vault is open. Let that be known.
Yes.
I gave Jericho Vigilant Blessing, so if initiative comes up, you have advantage.
Right, and I believe I have that on my sheet.
You
as well.
do. Yeah. That's pretty good. Is there anything else?
Pray to God.
Okay.
He could left the world a bit ago.
I know. I'm just getting the message machine.
What is the trap actually? What does it entail? Is everyone just caught in wire right now? or-
Correct. So,
Okay. Yeah, look at those pre-rolled rolls.
do a couple things. First, roll me a dex save. Then
One
some
dex
initiative.
Would I be in that deck save thing because I was delayed?
No, I think you wouldn't.
Okay. I was too busy recovering my brain.
I think there's so many people here that there's just not enough room to catch you in it.
Okay, Bradford. That's a rock thing to roll good on decks.
What? That's at advantage too. Fuck.
Hey, I'm the same with you.
Okay, well, I'm not seeing any dexterity saving throw. Oh, I am Bradford.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I got you
Bradford,
right here. So
Scarecrow, and Seraph
just-
all.
just Braddy B.
No, I see Scarecrow and Seraph is below it.
No,
Like
as far as
fails,
fails.
Oh, it's
I
failed.
see.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
no,
thought you meant
yeah,
just
yeah.
rolled in general.
That sucks because that's a
You
good
think-
roll for him.
You think I had time to guidance my initiative with traps going off? Fair if not.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. So we got a Booyog. Where's a Booyog?
It's caught back.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
caught up.
right.
Yeah, you did say B. I don't know if
All
he
right,
back yet.
let's
Holy
get some rolls.
Hey! What did they roll?
Uh,
9 and 16. Okay.
I need to roll my fucking deck save.
Would the deck save
Oh, no.
affect? Would the deck save affect the initiatives?
It will. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Ooh,
well.
and could I have guidance on my initiative?
I don't think so for the same reason as it takes an action and a concentration.
Gotcha.
All right, let's change the music.
Okay, well, I'll roll.
What music should I change it to?
What effect does the deck save have on the initiative? Would it require a reroll or anything, or no?
Just disadvantage.
Let
Okay.
me toss
So if
another one out
that's-
there then.
If that's the case, then
Well,
That's
that's
like
oh, that's rough.
Damn,
should I risk my?
it's going downhill. Traps, baby.
yeah. Turns out we walked directly into a trap. Just for fun, because we're not gonna find out otherwise. What?
You know
Was
what
this just barricaded, or was this barricaded and trapped up here as well?
the walls are barricaded, like the entrance is up, so you have to go through this area which is trapped. The
Uh-huh.
design was not trap as much up to leading to this point to give you the false sense that there was no more traps.
What exactly is?
Is it bad that I wasn't surprised that there was a trap? I was just like, we're probably
No,
gonna
that's
get
just
fucked somehow.
being that's just being pragmatic.
Yeah. The downside
what
is I
did you
did
say,
nothing
Jordan?
about it.
It's a learn.
I'm figuring out whether or not I should reroll here. What exactly is happening
There it is.
when the trap gets triggered?
It's literally little razor wires that got you all stuck up in them.
Got it. Okay, gonna.
Cop, since you were gone, I rolled for you.
Oh no.
That's a bad. Alright.
You,
I'll reroll my.
you're kind of screwed. So you're stuck in razor wires, and you rolled pretty piss.
You got to
On
reroll that initiative.
I know.
Where's my mouse?
At least you're still before Augustus.
Still really bad.
Alright, when everyone's in, let me know.
I'm in.
Is breaking out of the wire like an action or stuff like that?
Correct.
Is
Yeah.
cutting? Can it be cut? Or is
Okay,
it like
yeah, they're thick.
okay?
They're
Okay,
meant to
fine.
restrain. That being said, Jericho, you can easily shadow step out.
Very good.
So,
Nothing stops you from doing that.
You
Well,
have
cloud of daggers cut every wire.
that
call it a day.
9.2 is on Rena, but I don't see a Gus.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Wait,
Initiative. Is that
Oh,
potential?
did I forget him?
and I just want to just give them Renas. I don't know. Oh, actually, no. The mods would be way different, right?
Yeah,
Why is it
it's on
not?
9.2.
Hey, bro, open up. Let me grab him.
Open up, bro. I'm your bro. You can open up to me.
Oh, there it is. It's hidden in the corner. That's why I can't find it. I could have swore I did his.
Maybe you didn't select the token when you wrote it before.
Ooh.
That's problematic.
Yeah.
We rolled so shit.
All right.
Like for all the rolls and the mods we have bringing to the table, we rolled really poorly.
It was like
Sarah.
okay-ish, and then we also had disadvantage. It's like, oh no, it's just awful.
True.
What do you got?
Okay.
What were your rolls?